Well, there's a look at our next team. They represent Turkey. Irmak, YUCEL, and Danil PAK. Both are 19 years old. They competed at home 2 weeks ago and placed sixth, their highest placement on the Junior Grand Prix event. They were 18th at Junior Worlds last year.
And Irmak and Danil explained that the audience in Ankara gave them so much joy. However, they wanted higher scores and hoping for much more here in Bangkok. Well, you can see what that performance means to Irmak, YUCEL and Danil PAK representing Turkey. The team said that since the last Junior Grand Prix, they've been working hard with Jasmine Tisari in Ankara, hoping to come here, as I said, to secure the higher scores. But they didn't necessarily achieve in Ankara. They had that amazing experience, the home crowd, the good skates, the joy, but they were expecting and hoping for more. They had a 53.02 in Turkey. Now wanting much more.
Yeah, and I think, I felt this team was a lot more free here because it's as exciting as it is to skate in front of a hometown. There's also some pressure and anticipation to get that result that the Federation will want. But this is a little bit more open and free, and we'll see where that score takes them. But good job.
Yeah, it's an interesting point about the freedom, and the freedom will allow them to cover more ice. And when we were talking off air, I was thinking, I don't know if we did a little break in rotation there in those twizzles, but I did sense that the team appeared to be faster across the ice. Perhaps that's because they indeed felt free, as you say. So here, the wide step, and now this Choctaw is meant to have a wide step between the first and the second part and the third part of the Choctaw. And he did a pretty good job of that, but no key point assigned. It's such a difficult step to do and to do well in the time provided. As we look at back inside counters, part of their non-touch. And Ted, 4-for-4 on rotational lift being the final element. And that actually says a lot. Irmak and Danil following what most teams do. So there's no discredit to any of the teams, but interesting for the Ice Dance Technical Committee just to consider that. Well, all the teams are doing a rotational lift as their choice of short lift, and they're all saving it for the end. So we need to play with that.
Yeah, and I think that, that there's a reason for that. It's easier, okay, and you've got rotation, you've got momentum going across the ice into your final pose, so it makes sense from a choreographic perspective to use that, particularly if the music's sort of building up. And so I can understand why the teams are doing that. It's not like the twizzles or the long step. It's a quick element. Let's take a look at the scores for the rhythm dance. They have a season's best, 53.68. So they look somewhat happy about that. There was a little smile there. That'll put them currently into second place. I thought it was
good
better.
Teamwork,
yeah, it was good teamwork. Yeah.